Good morning. My name is Mayan Gordon. I am your hostess with the mostest. We are here today. Grab yourself a handful of happiness and let's get today going in style with positivity, with some energy. You guys, I am about to hop on a series of 2 planes over to New York City about a week ago. I just, boom, got an idea in my head. I went, you know what? I want to take my husband, Ben, to New York City for his birthday. Neither of us have been there before. I want to go celebrate in style, go somewhere new that neither of us has ever been, and really just make some incredible memories for this birthday. And I want you guys to know that you can do this too. Anyone at any time can say, you know what? I want to go on an adventure, because that's what life really is. Life is just one big adventure. Now, I'm going to share a little bit of a secret as to how I navigate this adventure that we all call life. And it really has to do with seeing into the future. And I'd love to know if you guys could share in the comments, do you ever look into the future inside your head with your imagination? And I'll describe a little bit about what that looks like for me. So when I look into the future, when I think about the future, I'm thinking about my future self, a future version of me. What does future me care about? What does future me into? What are the habits that future me has? And how does future me feel about life? And I try and capture all of that essence, all of that information, and I absorb it. I pull it from the future that is created in my head, because time is nonlinear in the first place. And so there is a great possibility that we do have this capacity to see, feel, think into the future and draw things back into our present. You guys, there is scientific research that backs up a lot of what I'm saying. This is not 100% woo-woo. It's definitely a little bit woo-woo. But mostly, you guys, the world works in this phenomenal, complex, really intricate way that we only barely understand, scratching the surface of how this universe works. So what I do is I really try and use this amazing tool, my brain, to travel into the future. And again, it might just be in my imagination. This is happening inside of my brain, inside of my thoughts, inside of my ideas. But I can really create a reality with that imagination and then pull elements of that reality back into my current state of reality. So if I'm like, okay, future me is going to be a world traveler, and future me is going to feel this particular way when she is traveling the world, I can now pull that back to now and go, you know what? Boom. We're going to take one step closer to my future self, to my future reality, by implementing some of that reality now. We're going to go on a impromptu, out of the blue trip to New York City. We're going to stay in a dope hotel. We're going to go walk Central Park. We're going to do all the fun New York things. And we're going to live as if we were in the future. So we're not going to worry about money, because future me does not worry at all. Future me's got hundreds of millions of dollars. She doesn't worry about money. When she's on vacation, she makes decisions based on her mood, based on what it is she wants to experience and do and feel. So I'm going to go do that now. And that literally brings me closer to the reality and the future self and the future existence, the future story that I want to be experiencing. And this is how I've gotten to where I am now, you guys. When I was homeless, living out of an RV, starving, fishing out of a pond at a park to catch my dinner. Really disgusting little fish, by the way. Lots of bones, not a whole lot of meat. I would do the same thing. I would go, future me has a house. Future me gets to, eat whatever she wants. Future me does not have these problems. Future me feels a different type of way. I'm going to experience that right now in my head, and it's going to allow me to take an action that gets me one step closer to that reality. So always remember that our thoughts and our imagination are linked to our words and our actions. Words are just a form of action, right? What we say, speaking, is an action. So your thoughts and not just your thoughts, not the words, but the imagination, you guys. I really want to, hammer in that point that imagination is the unlock to changing your reality. It's not just mantras. It's not just thinking phrases. It is the implementation of your imagination. So I'll leave you guys with that for today. Send me a message if you have any questions, if you want to dive into conversation about this, or drop some comments down on this post, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. Would love to know what you guys think about imagination, about the future, about your current reality. And I'm always here to support and help you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And the next Live in 5, you'll see me in New York.